something there at the very least. Wink and Chinlio don't back though. They stick around for the wave, pushing into the turret while FPX's bottom lane gets a bit of turret plating themselves, and that gold's going to be great considering that we already see some pretty damaging trades coming through. And meanwhile, mid lane, Uekai not getting the true damage, and Care utilizing that range. This set's running for the hills. He has his flash available, but Care has his own matches in melee range. Death's Hand.
FPX, and maybe look to make a play onto the bottom side instead. And especially when, you know, you're sitting 0-0-0 on your Draven, a lot of adoration stacks are going to be built up. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see like a push out here from Uekai, then maybe lean into bot side as this Rift Tower is about to come up, because I imagine Hong and LWX well, as you can see with the push here, can always look for a reset and go for something on the top side if they want.
I just love that FPX are doing it first though, right? You know, instead of them being able to make the play, FPX has done it for them as ulti's burnt by Zika in the top lane. Shallow doesn't have his own, it's flash for flash, but a leap strike and a bonk from the Hockey Jacks.
But he's all right, like with that. Oh, here we go.
Flash Facebreaker comes through and he's going to dunk him into the wall. Care does not get any of it. IG knock him out, and that's a beautiful duo from the mid jungle. Clid and Care are on a journey. They're like when, you know, Tarzan finally discovers Jane and wondering where can we go next as Clid and Care, though. They go to the wrong jungle. That guy with the shotgun from the movie, I forgot his name, but he's scary, and FPX have walked into him. However, Care starting to carry the play with LWX and the flash over the wall. This demonic ascension paying dividends as a double kill looking to turn into a triple, but Wink is there and Uekai is an absolute fridge. He'll take two, but great for FPX considering they were down.
See, Jack's taken over top side, 2 dragons for IG as well.
And that Shun is so active as a jungler. Shun versus Clid has just shown Shun is always there. And Shallow now dealing with the 2v1. Clid is mid for the time being as Moonfall flies through the crescent, comes on down, and unfortunately, he can't move. Shallow who's stuck, and Shun making short work of this team. 2-1 Dagda, and that turret's going to drop with it.
X. Last split, which is we're just going to dive bot like every opportunity that we get, but we haven't really seen them being able to set up. I mean, there's been 1 or 2 plays in this series, but actually I'm going to hold on to this point.
Yeah, because look, there's a flashing from Uekai, the showstopper down, and Clid's caught out. Wink gets the catch in. He's taking us all to Macca's as Care now at half HP, and after Wink treats us, it could be dessert time. 4 versus 5, another Herald standing there, and a mid that's just going to be open. Dagda, that's scary when you see a Draven cash in. I've held those cards in game number 1, and FPX had to give away Soul in the end as IG still grouping up. Zuka starts spinning, but the Counter-Strike is not given over to FPX. Shinryu with the dredge line. It's into a wall, and over they go. LWX forcing out his flash. Culling as well, but the dunk down! Uekai once again! The rookie vibes are there, but Care's in the middle with a demonic ascension. The flare fires through, and Care is on a steamroll, but he has to escape now as Shun can't close the gap. IG still in control of this one as Counter-Strike. Flash down, dredge line again. Invictus Gaming are giving me chills.
I mean, this is just such a sick combo from IG and Uekai. Every single time is...
And the third dragon after the fact as well, Dag. So look at this, IG on a timer once again is down in the bottom lane. It's 1 versus 2. Zika low on mana, but with the Divine Thunderer trying to buy his own time with Uekai once again, the hero to save the day, the showstopper back on in, but he can't do it. Clid gets a reset and now starts spinning himself. The Facebreaker there, the Showmaker through, excuse me, not quite as he starts building up the shield again. With the Tongue Twister out of the way, IG continue to play, but it's 4 versus 4. When Hung and LWX join in. They're chasing up, and Shallow, who has a bridge to burn. So tidal wave with the teleport coming through. They're fully committing. Haymaker, as they get the name right this time around. Uekai with such patience, but it's a double TP. They want this set to die, and die he shall. The Facemaker comes through, but Care takes him down. Meanwhile, coming through, IG want to pick apart the pieces. The Moonfall's already come through, and Zuka continues chasing up as Care pops the ulti. The Demonic Ascension giving him healing, doing so much work, but it's a double knock-up again. IG have the numbers. Care needs to carry this. He's sending out Death's Hand. He's healing up. He's already picked up 2, but they jump on. They unleash the beast, and Invictus Gaming will not be stopped in this series.
There's just not enough in the tank. You had the people picked off perfectly by IG. Now they'll just push in this bot wave.
Care dies, this series is over, it feels like, as the Swain heads on up. The Mountain Soul up for offering as Shun is on it. The smite needs to be taken. Clid needs a steal. He needs to step up to the plate. Care comes in with Demonic Ascension, but no. Mountain Soul's given over, but look at the damage coming out from Care. And the reset through as well from Xiaolao, who FPX have started this fight really well as Hung is in the backline by himself, but it's the Portal combat with Shin Liu getting hit by a split splash of a bath. That Nami doing work while the healing comes through, but look, the rest of the fight still relying on Care. The Demonic Ascension continues, and Dagda, I was right. If this guy's alive, all hope is still there as Shun tries to bring it all back. His damage immense, but the healing, not enough. Shun takes him down, but it would force him out and now can start doing damage on these outer turrets.
Yeah, everyone sees Shun and FPX are just like, no touchy, no touchy, no touchy, because if you get in the middle of that in these close corridors in the jungle, you're so screwed. But, I mean, now you're just completely out of position.
You are, and I mean, look, Zuka's going to dive this as well. Care caught out, has to go golden, but the whole of IG waiting. He won't survive in front of 5 without his team behind him. The carry is down, the president is down, and now FPX have to abandon the country.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're all just running for the hills. Inhibitor will fall. I mean, they're just going to keep going. FPX, what are you going to do?
Well, Shun's on in, the Moonfall Flash again, does its damage, forces him back, but he's deep with the stopwatch helping him out surviving. But the last tick is Clid looking for his first reset, but even under his own turret, can't find it. Another cash in for Wink, who's been quiet this game, but no longer. Heading forward, Invictus Gaming look invigorated in the break between spring and summer. They won't end it here, but this team has been taking it nicely from start to finish.
Yeah, an 11,000 gold lead now for IG. Hung is just trying to chase them out because they know, hey, look, there is that Elder Dragon at 30 seconds, and if we can stop this, maybe we can find that window
He's back. They voted him back on in, and people have started populating the lands once again. Care is chasing them down. He's got a flash vision of Empire, knows they're still in the vicinity, and Care wants revenge. With everything against the wall, I was hoping for something, Dagda, but nothing. IG just get away scot-free.
And they'll still get to reset as well. You chase so deep into the top side, you're not actually going to be able to contest this Elder. But you see here, Shun, just that little bit too far forward. Great flashes from LWX and Hung to keep themselves safe, which causes Shun to overextend. But just with the both towers taking shots at IG, there's just no way for them to have the damage to try and follow up on this.
And look at the very least with that cheeky little dive, they have to back away, so we get an Elder fight. But Dagda, I'm still worried. Care is the person to watch, and IG have just gotten stronger as Wink's damage against Shallow, who proves that 3k now. Needs to be another steal coming through, but no. Shun hasn't missed as the Moonfall shows us that as well. Shallow, who's starting to burn down the Elder buff, smacking through. LWX getting hit hard. Zika and Yuekai alongside their big brother Shun. Invictus Gaming flaring up. This is a team I can't wait to watch.
And that's the triple kill for Shun. That's the series for IG. The minions are already streaming in. There's no stopping this squad.
Dagda, he's 13-1-8 on Diana. But the story started in game 1 and even this game with Yuekai. Coming through on Galio game 1, set game 2. This mid laner is shaping up to be fierce. The young mini rookie in IG leading the charge as they get their first win for LPL 2022 summer.
This mid